What's your name?
My name? Why do you need to know my name?
Well, because you're telling the people this is an interview, so you gotta give them some information.
Okay, twist my arm, Joe. My name would be Neil Kraft, and my handle on RC Sparks is Cityman.
Cityman. Awesome. And what did you bring for us to look at today, Neil?
Well, my primary rigs, I have run two. I have a SCX-10 Dingo as my scaling rig. It's your typical Dingo.
Is that a hard body on there?
That would be to me a hard body on there.
Alright, well we'll look into that in a second. And what else you got here?
And for my rock crawler, I run a low-C night crawler. Well,
alright.
Half a low-C night crawler.
Well, let's have a look at this first one. You can tell me a little bit about it as we have a look around it here.
Well, like I say, it's just a stock Dingo for the
hard body.
Hard body. I've got a winch on there, HPI or high-tech waterproof servo, a lock and lock box with all my electronics in it. It's completely sealed.
High-tech 646 waterproof. Metal gear in there.
The metal lower links for the suspension, stock shocks.
Well, let's go through the top of it because that's what we can see right now. So, for tires, I noticed you have mudslingers, correct?
Correct.
2.2 size?
Yes, sir.
Good job. And I notice here every other lug is cut out.
They're modified.
You did that to all four?
All four are cut.
Okay. What's this little red thing here?
That would be the electronic board out of a steering servo, which has been modified to control my winch.
Ah, winch right there. 3 racing winch?
3 racing winch.
Or is that RC 4-wheel drive? That's local hobby shop, isn't it?
Yeah, that's from PM. It's I think it's a 3 racing.
I think you're right. I think that's the one we get there.
Yeah, I believe.
So then you got a lock and lock box there. Where do you get that at?
Your local Walmart store. You usually get 2 of them for less than $5.
Alright. What's in that lock and lock box? Do you mind opening it up, showing us?
You can pop the hood and take a look underneath.
Alright. That's what she said.
So inside there is a Novak crawler ESC Spectrum 3-channel receiver.
Yeah.
Just your typical.
Huh. Isn't that Novak water resistant already?
It may be, but I wasn't chancing it.
Notice your motor's quite high there. Oh! You got 2.
Yeah, it's a home-built dual motor plate that I put together myself.
What do you think of that? Here, let me squeeze in over here and have a look at that. See that, folks? His motors are just slightly offset. Hey? The width of 2 plates, so those guys that don't want to spend a lot of money, kind of ingenious. You can always modify stuff to work, right? You just got to engineer it right. So how does that work, Neil? Does that work pretty good for you?
Fantabulous.
Notice you got metal drive shafts in there. Are those MIPs?
They would be MIP metal drive shafts.
Good job. Stock gearing in there?
Yes.
In the diffs? Yeah. And what's that? Is that a Rude Boys custom hitch and receiver?
That is a Rude Boys custom hitch
Awesome.
and receiver. I left my trailer at home for it, but
yeah, we all got trailers, of course. You guys know that.
you've seen them in the videos.
There's MIP front drive shaft. Metal links, you were saying, hey?
Yeah,
Let's have a look underneath there. Metal links. Metal front links. Good job. Alright, wow. That's sure a nice truck. Didn't you get placed in the top 5 at the STC last year?
Sure did. Top
Good
5,
job.
yes sir.
That's the rig you ran. Yes sir. Alright, well let's have a look at this one. So this is a low-C night crawler, or it started out as a low-C night crawler.
Once was a stock low-C night crawler.
What have you done to it so far?
Basically gutted it electronically and purchased a hobby wing brushless system and installed it. So this crawler, though it is shaft driven, is a brushless crawler.
Brushless crawler.
And
How does that work for you?
Be done. It works great. think I'm first or second in the standings right now for the new season.
And is that a Savox servo?
That is a Savox servo.
You guys have seen a few of these now, I think. Just about all my guys run them on their trucks. And you haven't blown one up yet?
Nope.
Good job. Any difference in springs, shocks, anything like that?
Chassis is 90%
Oh, I see
stock.
upgrades right there. What is those?
Upgraded shock mounts, which basically lowers the center of gravity and makes truck perform a little better.
So, show the people. So your stock shock used to be here.
Correct.
And now it's moved out here.
Yes, which lowers
your truck down. So don't you get a little less articulation then?
I wouldn't say I lost any articulation. I just lowered the center
Just
of gravity.
lowers the center of gravity.
And gave me more stability.
Alright, I noticed rock grabber tires on there.
The only thing to run.
Pretty much all the guys here run, hey? Worm gear diffs in that Losi, of course. And you haven't changed any of that?
Front gearing is overdriven.
Overdriven, heavy duty gear set in the front. Excellent job.
On the underside, we've got metal links
throughout.
And that is it.
Alright. Well, thanks for letting us take a look at your trucks there, Neil.
No problem.
So, can you tell us a little about yourself? Why'd you join this club?
I wouldn't really say I joined this club. I was
We were kind of, you're part of the original team, so.
Yeah. And motivation, fun, enjoyment, hanging out with friends, and yeah, just night out on the town.
How much would you say you got into these two trucks here? Just a ballpark figure. What's the Toyota worth?
$500
$500?
probably, with the accessories and upgrades, yeah. Dual motor.
Alright.
And the
Stock 27 turns. Sorry, I don't think we said that. Axial stocks 27 turn motors in there. And the Losi?
The Losi, probably getting around 5 into that one as well.
Another 5 into that one. Alright. How long you been into RC, Neil?
Better part of 20 years.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
No YouTube channel.
Alright, so you're just a hobbyist out to have a good time.
You bet. I'm a player, not a filmer.
Play in the mud, that sort of stuff. What's one of your hobbies outside of RC?
Got many hobbies: camping, 4x4ing, dirt biking, quadding, snowboarding, mountain biking, taking my kids outdoors and letting them experience it all as well.
Very nice. Alright, well thanks for coming out today and doing this interview. We appreciate it. Keep watching, guys.